It's 3:15, and that means it's time for
The Real Deal with Bill McNeil.
That's right. Welcome once again to The Real Deal with Bill McNeil. I'm your host, Bill McNeil, and you're probably wondering exactly what is the real deal today.
Hey, good question.
Welcome back to Thinking Critical. This is Wes, and it's time for my latest DC Comics industry news video. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Robin debuting in Batman Black and White. We're also going to be talking about the Batman Who Frags, also known as the Lobo from the Dark Multiverse. That's basically a Lobo-Batman mashup. And we're going to talk about how the Wonder Woman 1984 tie-in covers are all delayed. They were supposed to come out in December in conjunction with the movie being premiered. Obviously, Jay and myself have been predicting, and I think everyone's been predicting, that movie is not coming out in December. It's going to come out in 2021, maybe, if the movie industry kind of gets back up and rolling. Obviously, with me is the man with the most fatal takes on the interwebs. Fatal Jay, how you doing?
I am here.
Well, yes, you are. Are we still friends? Because we had that debate on my channel, and people, I think they want us to murder each other. Like, we're not supposed to be buddies anymore.
Wes, let me tell you something. You are my best buddy, my best pal, and nothing can come in between us. I just want you to bow and respect Zack Snyder's work. That's all I want you to do.
Bow. Okay. Yeah, that's going to happen. Not even Zack Snyder can come between us. Your love for him and my disdain for his movies. But, we are going to do more debates here on the channel. Fatal J says that he likes being whooped in the arena of verbal combat right here on Thinking Critical YouTube. We're going to do some other stuff on his channel, maybe some follow-ups, probably on the Zack Snyder video first off. But before we get to that, we got to talk about the comic news, DC Comics specifically this week. And if you're just visiting the channel for the first time, you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, we definitely want to hear from you in the comments section. Now, Fatal J, I know that you are a Batman fan. And, there are a lot of Robins out there. Most notably, we got Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Damian Wayne. Who else? We got Stephanie Brown. I'm forgetting the smart one. Well, there we go. I can't remember his name right now.
Did you say Carrie Kelly? Because we talked about that.
That's an Elseworlds.
I know, but she's actually my favorite, man. I like her. She's cool to me.
I'm glad you like the female Robin, because there's a new one coming up. Now, this character is not new to the DC Comics universe. Her name is Maps Mizoguchi. She was introduced within, It was Gotham Academy. Mia Maps Mizoguchi. She is going to be the new Robin, and the artist, Karl Kerschl, has been displaying some of the art on his YouTube channel. It's his Twitch channel. He's been doing like live drawings and stuff. He was one of the co-creators along with Becky Cloonan, and this character is going to be debuted as the new Robin in Batman Black and White. I don't know. What do you think about this, Jay? Is this a good character for you? Here, let's get a look at the character.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I'm at the end of the video. Here we are at the beginning. This is the character. This is the tweet from Karl Kerschl, and this is the character from Gotham Academy.
This is the thing about me, and everybody in the comments, I know you're probably going to throw your darts at me. I always felt better with Robin being a female, and I don't know why. I just feel like when you call somebody Robin, that's like a feminine type bird. That's a weak little bird. Now you got bats, you got Nightwing, you got all them type of joints. I don't know. I just always like the female Robins better.
You don't think it's weird that like a 6'4", 250-pound man would like go out fighting crime with like a 10-year-old girl?
Well, he's been fighting crime with 10-year-old boys.
It's weird that he would do it with a 10-year-old boy either. Not to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Go fight crime with a 10-year-old boy. But,
fighting crime with a 10-year-old boy instead of a 20-year-old man. That right there is suspicious too, sir.
It is kind of strange. It's one of the weird quirks about the Batman character.
Yeah.
But it has spawned out so many wonderful characters. Obviously, I missed out on Tim Drake. He's the other one.
Drake,
the fairly normal.
He the smartest
Robin. Became a Robin because he wanted to be Robin, not by any type of tragedy.
Well, then Tim Drake was the one that figured out who Batman was, his secret identity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the one that kind of helped him get over the Jason Todd tragedy, and he decided to become Robin. I don't know. Here's my thing, but I don't personally have a problem with Maps Mizoguchi becoming a Robin. There are so many members of the Bat family right now, though. It's beyond ridiculous. We got Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Barbara Gordon. Who else we got in there? We got Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, although he seems to possibly have been exiled. We got Duke Thomas. Who else? Who's is it?
And don't forget about Luke Fox's son. Don't forget about him.
Yeah, Luke Fox.
Yeah.
Who else is out there? There's more than that. Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown.
Cain. Yep.
The family is quite large.
Yeah. Do you count?
I don't know. Before you start adding
Catwoman?
new Robins and new understudies to Batman, I think there needs to be a culling of the Robins, and they probably need to kill off a couple of key characters.
But do you think
otherwise the family's going to get too big?
Do you consider Catwoman as the Bat family too?
No, I can consider his relationship with Catwoman an affront to every Batman fan, especially after what Tom King did with it. Why would you even bring that up, Fatal J? You trying to make me angry on my own channel?
No, I'm just saying, man. Sometimes you see Catwoman. You see Catwoman working with the Bat family. And that's I always thought the Catwoman was a part of the Bat family. I mean, that's just me being me. No, I'm sorry.
To everything cool about Batman.
I guess
she cut the character, Jay.
Oh, we forgot about Huntress too. Huntress is in the Bat family too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like I said, the Bat family is freaking huge.
Yep.
And they probably need to kill a few of them off. We'll see what happens with this character. I don't imagine this will be a prominent member of the Bat family anytime soon. But this is taking place in Batman Black and White, which I thought was going to be a digital series, but it turns out is going to be like an anthology that's an ongoing. I don't know. You going to pick this one up? You interested in the story?
Heck no.
Huh? I'm going to check it out just because
I might check Batman. It out though. I might check it out. Is that the art?
The art is on the left. The one on the right is from Gotham Academy.
Okay, because they got like a manga feel, and I'm digging that though.
Absolutely, it is meant to be like a manga inspired.
Okay,
not all of the stories, but the art from him specifically. Yeah.
Well, I'm a sucker for manga. I'm currently working on a manga, so I'm gonna pick it up. I'll pick it up. Yeah.
Maybe she'll be a ninja.
I love ninjas, man. Don't do that to me.
Absolutely. All right, so the second story we got to talk about is the main man is about to become the Batman Who Frags. Lobo. We're going to get the dark multiverse version of Batman Lobo merged together. The Batman Who Frags and Infinity Hour Extreme, an upcoming kind of anthology. There's a bunch of creators on there. Frank Thierry, Becky Cloonan, Tyler Kirkham, I think Rags Morales. Who else is on there? Bill Sienkiewicz. Sam Humphries. There's the other kind of bigger name.
This art looks dope.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of artists on it, so it's not going to be really consistent throughout, but this does look very cool. What they put out is good.
Yeah, sign me up. So that's the is that the Lobo from the Dark Universe?
Yeah, the one that's got his foot on the neck of our Lobo is the one from the Dark Multiverse. It's mashed up with Batman, the Batman Who Frags.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
So it's been interesting. I am reading Dark Knight's Death Metal. I'm not loving it, but I'm sticking with it.
I hate it. I stopped reading it a long time ago, sir.
Well, you're a better man than me. For the channel, this is supposedly going to dictate the direction of DC Comics starting in March. I forgot that Lobo even really has a main part of that story. I forgot he's been tasked with Lex Luthor to go out and grab all these artifacts to power up Lex so he can get revenge on the Batman Who Laughs and Perpetua, who screwed over Apex Lex, in favor of the Batman Who Lolls, who is my most disliked, hated character in all of comic books now. They have overpowered and oversaturated that character to such a degree that I can't even stand the sight of him anymore.
Who you talking about?
I forgot that Lobo was even playing a part of this story. Did you remember?
Who was you talking about that's overpowered?
The Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, yeah, I hate him too. I don't like him either.
He's now the Darkest Knight. He's not even he's just a shade.
That's why I put the book down, all that freaking transforming into other stuff. That sucks.
There's a lot.
I don't see how you can keep reading that unless you are eating mushrooms or something.
Well, I'm not eating shrooms. I'm just powering my way through it, and grit your teeth.
It's like a big giant shroom fest. Reading that book, I can't do it. When I seen the
art's good.
When I seen the back tank, whatever that was talking, I said, nah, I'm done. I'm done.
The art's been good, and I'll say this. I do like the new character, Jarro, although that character was introduced in Justice League. If there was more Jarro in the story, I will tell you this right now, I would be enjoying it more. And also, if there was more Lobo. Like I said, I forgot he was even on a side quest. But I am interested in this. This feels like something you can probably read without being into the main story and enjoy it if you like the main man himself.
Yeah, because those little side stories are really cool. And Lobo is a character. He just like Deathstroke to me. That's like an impulse buy. I see it, bam, I'm gonna pick it up. So I'm looking forward to this one.
There you go. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy this more than you enjoyed the rest of the Dark Knight's death metal stories. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, Jay. This is one of my chief complaints. When they did Dark Knight's Metal, there were all these awesome tie-ins and one-shots where they had the origins of all the Dark Knights. And those were better than the Dark Knight's Metal story, in my opinion.
I read those.
But in this one, we're getting all the origins in these little anthologies, but we're also getting big chunks of the main story in anthologies, but they're not telling you which ones have what. So I read the first couple, and I was like, I don't need to read these anymore. These are silly, and they're a waste of my money. And then I go in and I picked up Trinity Crisis just because of the name, and it turns out it had like huge portions of the story in there. And I just don't think that they've done a very good job letting customers know which one of these issues they actually need to buy and what's like ancillary anthology bullcrap that you don't need to if you're just interested in the main story. And I found it very frustrating. Very frustrating.
I know, but DC and Marvel, they got that bad where they just put out tons and tons of content, and I can't keep up. Up. So what is that like? What is there's some type of marketing? Just put out as much crap and just hope somebody will pick it up. What does that mean?
Yeah, you hope the completionist who thinks Dark Knight's death metal is an amazing event, they want to get everything. This comic book right here was not announced when they announced the event. This comic book was not announced when they launched the first issue of the event. Just like The Last Tales of the DC Universe, which I talked on the channel about with Pele on the channel yesterday about, but they're just keep adding it on as we go along.
Well, that might be smart though in a way, because I just thought about it. I saw this book, and I think I'm gonna pick it up. So that might be,
absolutely. In the Robin King comic, I'm sure sold like gangbusters. Trinity Crisis, Speed Metal. Those are my two. Actually, Trinity Crisis and Speed Metal were my two favorite issues of the entire event so far, and they were supposed to be like add-on anthology books. They were actually main chapters. Okay. Very frustrating read. I don't think when I do the retrospective at the end with Perch and we talk about Dark Knight's death metal, I think I'm going to be very angry by that point.
Hey, every time I look at Lobo, you know who I think could play him? Just think. Just
Jason
guess.
Momoa.
Jason Momoa. That's kind of weird, man. Lobo is Jason Momoa, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
You think
Jason Momoa or The Rock? I mean, The Rock would be the better choice, but there's already
that's
The
Momoa,
Rock in the
man.
DC universe.
Although
Momoa is already Aquaman.
Yeah, but you can do both.
Maybe it's Roman Reigns. Maybe you got to get The Rock's cousin.
No, man. Lobo is Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa act like that off camera, man. All that, hey, dude, hey.
He's already Aquaman.
You can still do it. Look at Chris Evans. He played Human Torch and he played Captain America. It can be done. It can be done. It can be done.
Not really related, but talking about superhero movies with you, you're just going to make me angry again.
Hey, dude.
Well, never mind. I guess we're going to talk about it anyway. Let's get to the last story.
Yeah, we're talking about a Hollywood movie now. See? You need Fatal J.
I forgot about the last story. Wonder Woman 1984. You've been talking about it. They're like, there's no way this thing is making that December release. Like, everyone keeps pushing everything back. Obviously, we're not getting a Marvel movie in 2020. We're not going to get a DC movie in 2020. It turns out the highest grossing superhero movie is either going to be Sonic or I guess we did get a DC movie. It'll be Sonic or Birds of Prey. If you consider Sonic to not be a superhero movie, it'll be Birds of Prey. But if you lump Sonic in there, and I think Sonic is a superhero, he'll be the highest.
I think Sonic did better than Birds of Prey, though, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it depends on if you consider Sonic a superhero.
Because that Birds of Prey was hot trash, garbage, fire.
It was. It was.
I mean,
trash.
that was like one of the worst movies I ever witnessed in mankind history. That movie was bad.
Have you seen Man of Steel?
Zack Snyder. Okay, I'm not gonna do it, Zach. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Zack Snyder did do one great thing, at least one great thing in the DC.
Okay, thank you for giving
that
it
was
up.
casting Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she owns the role. We're not
She
getting
does.
the movie. We are supposed to be getting a bunch of covers. I think this is 8 of them. I think there was going to be 9 in total, dropping in December. They have been all canceled and delayed until whenever month the movie actually finally comes out.
What, the comic books been canceled?
These were variant covers that were movie-related variant covers for comic books that will still come out, but the variants are canceled.
They stupid. You still drop it to promote it. It's no
Well, I
promotion.
think they want them to come out the same month, so people
No,
maybe will come into
man.
the shop.
That's you got to promote. It's nothing promoting this movie. That Wonder Woman 84 is going to do bad. It's going to do bad.
I
And
don't think any movies are going to do good in 2021.
it hurts me to say that about.
I think
because
Black
I
Widow's
want Gal
gonna do bad
Gadot to
too.
kill it. I want this movie to come out, but it's going to tank in sales. You need to
You know
promote
what?
this, baby.
You know what the worst thing about the promotion that they've done for Wonder Woman 1984 is her in this gold outfit. It looks so stupid.
What?
No.
That suit looks excellent. Wes, I'm starting to think
No.
you hate everything, man.
What are you talking about? She looks great here. She looks great. Oh, that's Linda Carter. No, that's her as Linda Carter. She looks great here, great here, great here.
You
great
talking
here.
about the full
She doesn't
suit?
look great here, and I don't like this part.
Which one? And
The gold suit with the wings.
You talking about the one on the left hand side or the right hand side?
The one in the armor, where she's got the gold armor with the
That
gold
looks
wings on it.
good.
Nah,
What
it's
is
stupid.
wrong with you, man? You hate everything. I swear.
It's not true. I'm a I personally enjoy the comics, and I'm not going to veer away from the vision of the comics. Maybe that's been in the comics before, and I wouldn't have liked the look there either.
I think she
I'm a
did
purist,
have that
Jay.
suit.
I'm not
She
like
had
you.
that
I'm
suit
not.
in the comments.
I haven't
She
been defiled and spoiled by the outside
No,
world.
man,
where
I
I'll
just look
accept
at all
these lesser
aspects.
versions of our heroes.
No, the difference between me and you, Wes, I look at all aspects of the situation and of life. You got a narrow vision. You got to expand, my friend. You got
No, I
to
don't.
look at it as wonderful, beautiful art. Okay? Art is not just narrow, it's all over the place. You understand, my friend? Of
I
course
get
not.
what you're saying, but I'm not receiving it. Let's put it that way.
I understand. No, those covers
But,
look good, though. They look great.
Yeah,
I like those covers.
there's definitely some winners in here. Also, interesting enough, they canceled the anthology. What was it? Wonder Women of History. Had Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Elizabeth Warren, Serena Williams, AOC. It had a bunch of people on there. That comic book got canceled as well. I wonder if they're going to release that during the same month as the Wonder Woman movie. Not really sure.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't want to get it out right now because Ruth Bader Ginsburg was going to be in it or is in it. And,
I wouldn't
she
do
did
it.
pass away rather recently.
They need to just drop in their show, promote the heck out of it, and then just take whatever money they're going to get. And it's not going to be
It's
the
called
master.
taking the L, Jay. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
take
got-
a loss.
They have to. They have to take the L, prepare themselves to take the loss. They're going to take a loss.
And then you can start the release the Gal Gadot cut movement, and they can make a 4-hour version of the movie that's also a miniseries. Well, it's actually a miniseries like Lonesome Dove, but you can play it in one.
How I'm gonna do
straight thing,
release
like you
the
could on
Gal-
a VHS cassette anyway.
How I'm going to do a release the Gal Gadot cut when the movie is already made and going to come out? I can't.
So's Justice League, buddy.
I am want to do release the Schumacher cut though. I do want to do that.
Oh, man, I'm out of here. I've heard enough.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it very much. It helps us attract more views for the channel. Subscribe for future commentary, comic book news, and reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. If you want to talk comics, movies, and much, much more, you can follow me on Twitter at Wes_from_TC. With that, Salamat Po, and I'm out.